Set up for hatching some Burmese Python eggs. For an incubation medium, I use a product called Vermiculite. It looks like this. It's you can get it at the local greenhouse or nursery. And its sole purpose is just to support the eggs and maintain a nice humid environment. Now, as you see, it's dry. So we're going to add some water to that. You're going to ask, how much water? Well, I'll show you. I'm going to add about that much water. I don't really measure it, just add enough so it's just right. And I mix it thoroughly. And I'm going to show you what just right looks like in a second. Add a little bit more water. Mix it in again. So just right to me, when you pick up a handful of the material and squeeze it, it should clump together, but you shouldn't be able to squeeze any water out of it. So, see that? Well, that's perfect. Okay, cut.
Okay, go.
Now we're going to take the eggs away from the female. And the female python is perfectly capable of hatching her own eggs. And every python that hatches in the wild is incubated just that way. But most of the time I hatch the eggs in an incubator because I think it just gives me a little bit more control and better access to the eggs while they're being incubated. And you can see from the way she's on these eggs. Now I've disturbed her a little bit when I took the door off the cage. But normally she would be tightly coiled around those eggs. You wouldn't be able to see any eggs, and she would be able, by the way she's got her body wrapped around it, she'd be able to completely hide those eggs and maintain not just the temperature inside, but the humidity. And if you watch her every once in a while, you'll see that she's making some muscle contractions here. Every once in a while, it looks like she jerks. And through that process of contracting her muscles, she's actually able to generate heat, which is a little bit unusual for a cold-blooded animal. You know, most cold-blooded animals are pretty much are only able to regulate their body temperature by their behavior, moving from a warm place to a cool place or back and forth. That's really the only way that most reptiles can control their temperature. This snake here is actually generating heat, and she's able to keep those eggs at 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's 31.5 Celsius. So when I do this, we're gonna. It takes a little bit of skill, some daring, but the key here is to not be tentative at all. Get in there, take the eggs. It's not that we're operating, well, maybe we are operating a little bit with the element of surprise. We're going to get in there, we're going to take those eggs, and hopefully we'll risk any damage to the snake, to the eggs, or to me. So I'm going to use this lid as a little bit of a shield here. And before she knows what's going on, I'm going to be able to take her off here. And we'll put her out of the way. Just let her sit down here for a minute. Take these eggs out. This is a beautiful clutch of eggs. They're all stuck together. That just makes it a little bit easier for her to manage while she's incubating. Keeps the eggs from rolling away. And you can see all stuck together in one nice big pile here. I bet that's probably 50 or 60 eggs. All nice big fertile eggs. And as you see, I put a nice nest box in there for her to nest in. She didn't use it. She just laid on the newspaper. Sometimes they stick to the bottom of the page or to the newspaper, but either way, it's no problem. We can deal with it. So we'll put these in the incubator, and 56 days from now, we'll have some baby snakes. We're going to put them in the brand new incubators. And Burmese Python eggs take 56 days to hatch. and we'll monitor these along the way. If they start to lose a little volume, get a little bit dented, we can always add some more water to the mix here. So we'll just put them in, keep an eye on them. So there's one box. We had to put them in 2 boxes, and total count on the eggs today was 48 nice, perfect eggs. Everyone fertile, all look good. So we can expect to hatch from this clutch albinos, granites, albino fires, fire granites, and albino fire granite Burmese. So it'll be something for us to keep track on. We'll check on them later.